YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back, and Ant Harris is the free agent we're talking about today. Where will he go? A lot of teams up on the board. We're going to move them one by one till we're left with the final answer. Where is he going? Before we get started, we got two channels. We got this channel. We got the Goat House Plus. Go ahead and follow that link in the description in the comments to subscribe to that new channel, Goat House Plus. We'd really appreciate it. Click the links for the Twitter, Instagram. Follow those as well. Daily posts, talking NFL all the time, answering questions on that Twitter. So, yeah, must follows over there. Must follows. And then something new, the podcast, the Goat House Podcast. Link down below. Spotify, Apple. Go ahead and follow it. Looking to add more. And our Patreon will have the podcast in video form as well as more NFL content. Anthony Harris, in my opinion, was maybe the best playmaking safety in football last year. And definitely one that's improving every year. Definitely one that's on the rise. And a lot of teams that need safety. Not the strongest safety draft class. So, yeah. Anybody want to take a team off here?
Yes.
Who are you taking off?
Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Think the Bears are going to be looking for that box safety type, somebody that could actually, tackle at the line of scrimmage, put Eddie back where he belongs, playing center field, and Harris and Eddie Jackson kind of do a lot of the same things, and I don't think the Bears want to go down that road. They did that last year with Ha-Ha, and just wasn't the same.
They didn't mesh well?
No. I mean, I think they did in the locker room. They meshed well. They were buddies. They both went to Alabama, but yeah, no. I don't think the Bears are going to be looking for this type of safety when they already have Eddie Jackson.
How dare you?
Facts.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Vikings off.
Oh.
Wow. I think that
Wow.
I'm going off Zimbabwe here. He doesn't seem like he's
playing hard to get.
He could be smoking.
He's smoking something all right if he doesn't want to bring back Ant Harris.
Well, they do have they're tying the cap, so
I think this is a must bring back if you're Minnesota.
I think so too. I mean, what he said was that
that's my choice is based off of what he said.
Yeah, okay. He said, if you didn't know, he was talking. Somebody asked him about possible re-signing Anthony Harris, and he said that basically along the lines that he doesn't want to put a lot of money at the safety position because it's not the most important position, which I find weird because I thought it was a very, very important position for the Vikings specifically. Their corners are pretty weak, and they do a lot with their safeties. Harrison Smith is a guy that's played free and strong. I guess Anthony Harris too, but Harrison Smith spent a lot of the time in the box, playing in the line, almost playing a linebacker. And Anthony Harris was crucial for them in center field. I mean, look at the Saints game in the playoffs. Was over the top of Michael Thomas the whole time. Wasn't too much of a factor. And then was able to, read the quarterback's eyes and get his interceptions all year. I thought it was a very important position for the Vikings. Maybe they feel like whoever they put with Harrison Smith's just going to be that good. Maybe that's what they feel. It could be a blow to BS because it sounded a little ridiculous that it's not that important of a position to them. But again, what does make sense is that they don't have the cap space maybe. So, you're taking them off already. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who's going next?
You.
Me. Let me go with I'm going to take the Jags off. I don't think they can clear some cap space up, but they're pretty much like almost in the same exact boat as the Vikings with their cap space. Like they're low on it. Even if they start in the negative, they're going to climb up a bit. They're going to be in the same area. So, it's not their biggest need of safety. They could use an upgrade. I just don't see it. Well, all those factors, I don't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is tough. Who am I gonna get rid of?
I don't know. We can circle back to you.
Yeah, circle back to me.
All
right. Somebody got one? I got one.
I got like a good fit one, not one I should.
I mean, this there's a lot of good fit. This one I love the fit. I love the fit here. I really love the fit, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. The Redskins.
That was my good fit.
That was yours.
That was my good fit.
It's a really good fit because Landon Collins is very good in the box. I don't think he's that good anywhere else, honestly. If I'm being quite honest, he's okay, but very good in the box. Anthony Harris back there in center field would be just fantastic for that defense. Great defense.
Do they play the Bears a lot? Because we know Ant Harris loves the Trubisky ball.
I mean, he does. But do they spend? Because you know how much they spent on Landon Collins. They spent an insane amount of money. Do they put that much money into one position? That position being safety on top of it. That's a lot of money for just safety. Don't think they do it.
Well, I think you could.
I love the
get
fit.
Harris for like a nice bargain.
Well, then the Vikings would just get him back.
But I mean, he's gonna get more than I don't know.
I think he's going to get in the range of 13 to 15 million per year.
Oh, yeah. If I'm the Redskins, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to spend the money. You got to spread the money.
We'll say maybe 12 to 14 and a half. I'll put it at.
Yeah, you got to spread the money.
But yeah, love the fit. They're just you said it. You got to spread the money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Giants didn't want to pay Landon, so I'm gonna take them off here.
Yeah, but it's a different type of safety.
I know, I'm just gonna take them off though.
You're gonna take them off?
Yep. Yeah. I see better fits. I'm looking at better fits here, so don't get mad at me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking off the Eagles.
Ooh.
Think they would definitely like to have them, but they got some free agents that they have to re-sign themselves. That might cost a pretty penny. So
They have some cap. And actually, I don't know if they have that many free agents that they absolutely have to sign them. They would love to have them back. But the problem, and why I agree with you taking them off, is future cap. They're pretty tight on it.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Right.
I mean, Ant Harris with Malcolm Jenkins.
Well,
That would
Malcolm
solve their
Jenkins, he's got a club option, and then
I think they'll pick it up.
they have to get Josh McCown back as well.
Right. You
Oh,
can't
Back
let
yeah,
in
him
wall.
walk.
They got to handcuff that quarterback position.
Yeah, you can't let him walk.
The intangibles of that guy.
It's incredible.
Yep.
I'm gonna make my first pick here. Finally,
Well, it's about damn time.
Dolphins here. Get them out of here.
Take them out.
I think
Since you're kind of behind your people, we're gonna need 2 in a row from you.
2 in a row. Whoa.
Can you do it?
Well, let me explain the Dolphins one.
Okay,
I think
go
they would have paid Minka Fitzpatrick if they really wanted to pay for.
Minka didn't want to be there.
They didn't want to
Nobody
put
did.
Minka at safety. They wanted to put him in the slot.
I don't know though.
We're
I
just
don't-
picking out. You finally make a pick, and we're pointing out flaws here.
But I don't know. I think
Sounds like he wasn't ready to make that pick.
like I said,
He's
no.
gonna make another one.
Like I said, the Dolphins. Before I said this, Dolphins are still young. I think they need to rebuild through the draft, anyways. I don't think they wanted to spend money, especially. I mean, I know Anthony Harris has been good the last couple of years, but still, he's kind of still an unknown guy. I don't know if maybe it's just the system that makes him look good.
Maybe it's Harry the Hitman.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I gotta make another pick here. Let's go. Let's go with the Raiders.
Ooh.
But imagine that duo with Jonathan Abram and Anthony Harris.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just imagine
John Gruden's
it, though.
salivating right now. Just loving it.
Yeah.
This is Gruden's kind of guy, man.
Is he though?
No, I just wanted to say that. Am I up?
Yeah.
I don't like this. Take the boys off here.
The boys are
boys.
not back in town.
They're not back in town. We've talked about this quite a bit, but the boys have some money they need to spend, and that's going to leave them with a very tight cap situation where I don't think the money that he's going to get is going to make it possible.
Well, let me add some things onto that.
Yeah, go
They've
ahead.
been looking for that safety that they just
know.
just haven't been able to find. And here they have an option. They have an opportunity. But, yeah, do they let Byron Jones walk, a cornerback, without spending big money, and then spend that money on a safety when they could just spend it on Byron Jones? Yeah, I don't think so. So I'd agree with you taking him off.
Thank you.
Is it me now? I'll
I
go.
believe so.
The Colts. The Colts have a lot of money. They're looking for the duo with Malik Hooker. They did draft a couple guys that could step up. But I think, and this is them getting better if they did get Harris. But I think him and Hooker are too much alike. I think they need somebody that can complement Hooker a little more. Yeah, I think they're pretty much the same type of safety there. So I just don't see. They got the money to spend. They're gonna spend it, and they're gonna spend it elsewhere.
All right, I got one. All right, you could drop the Bucs.
Taking the Bucs off.
They got a lot of cap,
Whoa.
but they also have some names they have to re-sign themselves. So I don't know if they want to. It really depends on what they're going to do in this quarterback situation. If they let Jameis walk or if they re-sign him, a lot can happen or only a little. So, yeah, I'm dropping the Bucs.
I'm gonna bring a team back up.
And it's going to be
Give me the Vikings back up here
No.
because I think it's between the Vikings and another team up here, and the other team I don't know why we have up here still.
The Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Is
don't
anybody
know.
picking the Texans?
No.
I'm surprised they lasted this long. They would get better with him. I
I
just
like the Vikings, the Browns, and I like the Bucs. We just took the Bucs off.
bring it back up.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Okay, yeah. Something about the Bucs. That defense went from really bad to it got pretty good. Like as the season went on.
Todd Bowles.
I mean, they drafted Devin White. They switched their defense. Todd Bowles switched their defense. They got Sue, but they're gonna have to get him back. They had Shaq Barrett. They drafted very well at corner.
They just need safeties.
And that's what I was gonna. They just need the safety, but they have, like Danny said, they have a lot of cap, but they got to sign Barrett, which I think will get the franchise tag. Do they make Pierre-Paul a priority? What about Sue?
Jameis got a lot of
Rashard Perriman, maybe.
got a money problem over there. Well, they
They
don't
got
have a
lot
money
of cap.
problem.
They're
but they
like
got
third. I think they're like third most cap space.
Well, I
aren't
mean,
they?
but they still have to.
there'll be a big hit if they sign those guys. It
They
depends on who they sign.
got to dish it out.
But this would be the defense is going to be special. I think it actually went from the last few years. I think it's been one of the worst in football, and I think it's going to be special. And if they add a guy like this, it could be something else. But the Bucs are not my pick. Is anybody picking the Bucs?
No.
That's why I took them off.
You guys convinced me not to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did bring the Vikings back up, and I think Zimmer could be blowing some smoke. But I talked about it, even a few months ago. I think with the Browns, I think if he got by the franchise tag, which it sounds like he will be. There's still some time for that as of recording this. The Vikings could tag him, but it sounds like he'd be going to the market, which I think a team like the Browns, who desperately need him, familiar face in Stefanski, even though he didn't technically coach him because he coached offense. Big need, have the cap. I think they'll do it. That was kind of my pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with the Browns as well. I think we're locking it in.
Wait, we can't really lock it in until we see if it works, though?
No, make it this whole helmet.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah, with the dreads.
they're looking the same way.
With the dreads coming out.
That looks realistic to me.
Yeah.
That's a great Photoshop job.
As a Vikings fan, I'm going to cry.
I'm gonna cry.
Is it sad to look at?
I'm going to cry.
Would you rather have Harrison Smith or?
Well, I'd rather have Harrison Smith, but, I mean, Harris had the better year. If you take Harris away, I think we lose more games. That to me, that's the value of our safety position. But Harrison Smith could be making these guys better, but I thought he had a pretty big responsibility by himself back there and was huge in the Saints game. Came up clutch with turnovers all the time, and it wasn't just like your lucky turnovers that somebody else created. I really thought he created the turnovers. I really did. The interceptions, I thought he did. So, they kind of developed him. Undrafted, they kind of developed him and made him into this, and it's just going to be sad if he's gone. But, I guess that's the hit you take when you pay Kirk Cousins all that money. And Kirk's, I'm somewhat of a believer. He stepped up this year, but it hurts. It hurts a little bit. I guess he's going to the Browns, though. We've decided. So. That's going to do it for this one, though. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We got plenty of these on the channel, plenty more to come. Full NFL draft and free agency coverage. We got you covered here at the Goat House. We have 2 channels. Please subscribe to both. We have a Twitter, Instagram, and a podcast. You'll find a link in the description in the comments. Please click on those links and follow. We'd really appreciate it. That's going to do it for this one, though. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.